Missed them both. Rebound to Gumake. Here comes Tolliver. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Tolliver for three. It's up. And it's good! Oh, my goodness! Oh!
Here's the windup in the pitch. And this one is jacked out towards straightaway center field. 395 mark. Otis Nixon back and over the wall. Pulls it in. Oh, was that a veteran play?
Larry Burnett and Michael Thompson back with you here at Staples Center. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls tonight. Drive by Odom. Kick to Kobe. Kobe inside, spins, fades, and scores! Woo! Cook out top against Chris Mim, and we are underway. The Lakers have it first, going from right to left. If you're watching your radios, that's from the big numbers down to the little ones. Payton spins, drives, and puts it in with the left hand. Gary Payton with the drive and the hoop. Butler from in front of his own bench, missed the three-point shot. Mim gets the rebound, and the Lakers will reset. No, they won't. Atkins will fire and nail the three-point shot. We don't need no stinking resets. Fire up the three. Lakers are up by one, 97-96.
Oh,
there she goes, right down the middle. Williams puts it in. Goal, Pepperdine. And Williams, with her 10th of the season, puts the Waves on top. Welcome, everybody, to Sparks Basketball. I'm Larry Burnett, along with Mary Murphy. She's filling in for Lisa Leslie tonight. You look at the Sparks record 1-6, and you say, what kind of game is this going to be? We think it's going to be good because Phoenix and the Sparks have met twice this year. Phoenix has won both games, but it's been by a total of only 2 points. So has it top left. Wants a three. Line drive in and out. Another offensive rebound by Hoffman. Just takes it out for a three-pointer left side. That's no good. Rebound tipped out. Parker on the run. We're going to get a dunk here. Yes! She did it!
Scott Rederath, the quarterback, sets him up in the I formation with the flanker to the near side is Linneman. And they give the ball this time to Kenny Hamill. He's got big yardage. Up across the 45, up across midfield, finds the blocker, and gets inside the 45-yard line of Bird Island Lake Lillian before he is brought down on the play by number 77, Jeff Anderson.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to West Coast Conference Women's Soccer. We are happy to be in beautiful Malibu, California today for the conference opener for Pepperdine and Gonzaga. I'm Larry Burnett along with Danny Lee. You look at this Gonzaga squad, they've had some injuries. They've been struggling their way through this season, but you talk to their head coach, Amy Edwards, and she said, absolutely the most dangerous player on our squad is Katie Baggerly.
He flips it along the boards over to Fulmer. Here comes Cates. Taken away by Purper. 3-3 game, 18:43 remaining. Got a quick chance to see Kevin Hartzell in between the second and third periods, and his was a look of total frustration. Here comes Bishop on Ryan. Shot goes wide. Boy, that could have been trouble.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights. That's how you do it. When in doubt, shoot it out.
Big time player, big time shot.
Egbuyemi from both sides. Off the hardware, put back by Garibay is good. Back to an 8-point game.
He's managed to hit .429 against Pedro Martinez. 6 of 14 with 2 home run and 4 RBI. Fastball and goodbye. That one is gone. A shot into the Dodger bullpen in left. A fastball from Pedro Martinez, and Mike Piazza put the tattoo on that one. 3-1's the count. 2 outs here, top of the fourth. Piazza sets up outside. Pitch comes down the middle, and it's lined out to the gap in left center. Otis Nixon back to the wall and steals another one. Otis Nixon. This pitch high and inside. Guillen hits the dirt. I don't think it was as bad as he made it look. But then again, when that fastball is coming near your chin, it usually looks worse, doesn't it? 2 balls and a strike. The count on Guillen. Very lazy breeze. Hardly noticeable. Oh, my goodness. This one doesn't need a breeze. He rips it out to left. It is gone. Guillen got knocked down on the 1-1 pitch and then teed off for the home run. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch to Butler. Fastball, and he puts it down the right field line. That could be extra bases. It drops in. Gagney's around third. He'll score. Butler's on his way to second. He's in with a stand-up double. His 3rd hit of the day. This fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Well, Guerrero's, if he's trying to guess, he's not guessing very well. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Let's see where Valdez goes on this one. Breaking pitch, and it's lined down the left field line. That could be extra bases. Kirby's over. Gets it in foul territory. The throw coming into second, not in time. And Guerrero has his second hit of the afternoon off Valdez. Gagne trying to keep Guerrero close at second. Swinging strike at a fastball. Down the middle and on the knees, and Fletcher couldn't get it. 2 strikes to count. Runner on second. Dodgers leading 1-0. Bounce down to second base. Wilton Guerrero gloves it, throws it. Dodgers get the win.
Farmers get you back where you belong.
Larry Burnett, Michael Thompson back with you here in Oakland. Here's the second try. That one's up and good. So we're all tied at 102. Clock starts, 1:10 to go. Claxton across the line, picked up by Brown. Dribbles to the left side. Mim comes out. They'll swing it right side now to Murphy. He passes out top. Claxton, dribble drive into the paint, pulls up at the elbow left side. Too strong, it's off the heel, and Brown's got the rebound. Boy, Pierre Brown putting in some serious minutes here in the second half. Rudy T says, move it up, let's go. 45 seconds to play.
Who's the go-to guy here? Going back to Lamar.
Got to be Lamar. They free him up on the right side. Faces up on
Go
floor.
around him. Take it to the basket, Lamar.
Dribble drive inside. The jump hook with the left hand. Hit on the iron twice and wouldn't go. Tie game. 28 seconds to go. And Golden State's got the basketball. Claxton drives baseline. Turns around. Gets it over to Foyle. Now hands it back. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 18 on the game clock. 6 seconds down. Claxton to Foyle. He drives inside. And Foyle gets called for the foul. A break for the Lakers. With 12.6 seconds to play, they'll get the basketball back with the game tied at 102.
Donald Foyle is fouled out. This is what happens to teams on losing streaks. They just can't close out games.
Now they're going to send out Brown and Butler. Chucky Atkins, Lamar Odom, and Chris Mims. Mims got 5 fouls. The Lakers were inbound in the front court right in front of us on the near side of the arena. Tommy Nunez Jr. has the basketball. Caron Butler will handle it.
12.6 seconds is a lifetime, but
A lot of time.
the ball's got to either go to Chucky or to Lamar for this last shot here.
And you don't want it to be an outside shot. Take it inside. Butler gets it into Odom. He's out at midcourt. 10 seconds.
Got to go now in case there's a miss, Lamar. Get a second shot.
6 seconds. He makes his move. Odom down the lane. Puts it up and scores! He scored the layup with 1.3 seconds left. The Lakers are up 104 to 102, but 1.3 seconds left is enough time to do some damage. Dunleavy will handle it from the far sideline. He's at the hash mark.
Some kind of cross screen across the top of Derek Fisher, so they can just switch everything. Just switch everything and watch anything at the rim.
Nobody guarding the inbound.
There's Fish.
Ball comes in, gets to Claxton. Claxton fires up a 3. It's no good. The Lakers win it 104 to 102.
This is Shaquille O'Neal. We all know the truth. Larry can't shoot free throws. Larry can't dunk. He can't even play basketball. But he sure can talk. So call him right now on the Lakers line.
Lakers time, 570 KLAC.
LB and the LZ, we're in LA on KLAC. Lakers and the Portland Trailblazers here at Staples Center tonight. And right now it's time for our Lexus NBA scoreboard. It's brought to you by your Southern California Lexus dealers who invite you to test drive a Lexus today. Just about everybody getting back to work after the All-Star break, a full schedule. They're in the third quarter at Indiana, with the Hornets leading the Pacers 71-53.
Ask me how bad Super Bowl 48 was.
How bad was it, Larry?
The last time a Bronco looked that bad, OJ was lying in the back seat. That's how bad it was. I want to tell you, it was a rotten game. You learn a lot about a civilization by the way they treat their animals. I'm glad there are people who are protesting over there, and I'm glad they're trying to save those dogs. And I think the way the Russians are dealing with that situation tells us a lot about their civilization. But back to the biathlon. I want to see the Olympics come back to L.A.
Yeah.
And then I want a new event. I want the drive biathlon.
Absolutely.
We'll get rid of the skis and the rifles, and it's all going to be stolen cars and Uzis.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun with this thing out here.
He was supposed to be drafted 3rd or 4th. Do you think that he'll be drafted in that area, or do you think he'll fall, or what?
Wouldn't surprise me at all if he falls some. I mean,
really?
Listen, there are people who are going to look at it and say, we don't need the distraction. Good for you, but we don't need the questions in our locker room. I'm sure there's some people back there who will hesitate, and it may hurt him in the draft. The easy thing would have been, okay, let's get drafted, I'll get with the team, I'll get my contract, and then if I decide to come out, I'll do it later. But this guy's got a lot of guts to do it now because it really could hurt him.
How many gay players do you think are in the NFL right now? What's the percentage you think there are in the NFL?
Well, what's the percentage of gay people in America? Whatever you have in society, you probably have when you have a large group of people joined together to play sports.
The Tour de France, Larry. Tell us a
little
little
bit. Tour de France.
What the hell is it?
It's everybody's favorite.
What is it?
It's everybody's favorite. It's a bunch of pedal pushers over in France, and they ride their bikes, and they go through the mountains, and then they stop, and they stay at a hotel, and they have a nice meal, and then, when it's nice in the morning, they get up and start riding again, and I'm thinking, you know what? Come on. You guys are a bunch of wimps. If you want to have a bike race, you start in Leeds, and the first one to Paris wins.
Exactly.
And I don't want any stopping along the way. I want you to put a light on your bike and a reflector and go at night. I want to see you go through the Alps and make this thing interesting. None of this stop and let's get pampered and have a massage and first one to Paris wins. Come on, let's do it right.
I love it. It's Larry Burnett.
It's Larry Burnett.
Alrighty, baseball's All-Star break is over, so it's back to work for the Dodgers and the Angels. The Blue Crew starts a 9-game road trip at St. Louis this afternoon. Dan Herron gets the start. The Dodgers begin the second half in first place in the West. They've got a 1-game edge over the Giants. Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw is looking forward to the second half of the season.
It'll be a fun race down the stretch, and we're right where we want to be.
Short but sweet, the Angels will send Jared Weaver to the hill against Seattle tonight at the Big A. The Halos have been red hot, but they still trail first place Oakland by a game and a half in the West. Still, All-Star MVP Mike Trout likes what he's seeing.
I knew we were capable of doing it. It's going to be a fun second half.
Should be fun. In golf, Rory McIlroy beat his Freaky Friday jinx today. He shot another 66 and now leads the British Open by 4 strokes over American Dustin Johnson.
Just another really solid run to golf, and I'll need 2 more of those again.
Got to get 2 more. Americans Ryan Moore and Ricky Fowler are both 4 shots off the pace. Tiger Woods got off to a terrible start again. He hasn't driven this poorly since he backed his SUV into a tree. Woods carded a 77 and just barely made the cut.
I got off to a terrible start again, and I had some opportunities to make a few birdies along the way to get back to even par for the day, and I just never did.
Nope, didn't do it. In the Tour de France, Vincenzo Nibali won stage 13 in the Alps today and extended his overall lead in the event. In hoops, Udonis Haslem has signed a 2-year deal with the Heat. His former Miami teammate LeBron James took to Twitter today for help in deciding which number to wear next season for the Cavs. LBJ wore number 6 in Miami and on the U.S. Olympic team. He wore number 23 in high school and in his early NBA years with Cleveland. I'm Larry Burnett. That's your look at sports.
Alex Rodriguez should not be in the Hall of Fame for pure arrogance. I don't care about anything else. I mean, that eliminates you right there. But what would have happened to baseball after the lockout if McGuire and Sosa and Bonds had not been taking steroids and blasting those baseballs out of parks all over the place? Would the people have come back?
It'd have been like
would
soccer.
Baseball have been the same?
It'd been like soccer.
Yeah,
here
well,
in the United States.
I mean, without that, I don't know if baseball is today what baseball is today. Hey, can we get something straight right here from the start?
Sure.
Peyton Manning's helmet is too small. I mean, he comes out of every game looking like Gorbachev or like he tried to take a U-turn in the birth canal, and it's got to stop. I mean, they're worried about the concussions. They need to worry about this guy's head. He's got to fix that helmet. If you're going to say that Dennis Rodman is a diplomat, you might as well say that Charles Manson was a social worker. I mean, it just isn't so. I mean, listen, this guy is hanging on. He's trying to run some overtime on his 15 minutes of fame. He got some guys to go with him. I'm sure there's some big paychecks involved. These guys are all hangers on. Several of them are former alcoholics or continuing alcoholics. You deal with Dennis. You know what you're getting into, and it's just become a big political fireball over there now with the things he's said, and he's been out of control. And I'm sure a lot of the guys that are with him now wish that they weren't with him and wish they hadn't gone. But I'm just wondering about Manning and why he doesn't cash in on this. You know, wouldn't that be great Sunday if he comes up to the line and all of a sudden he yells, Papa John! Papa John! Good deal! Good. And how about even take it a step further? Let's get the corporate sponsors in on this, you know. Ford, F-150, lease, $3.99. I mean, can you see that? I can't believe the NFL hasn't cashed in on that already.
I love having him on the show, man.
He's funny. I mean, he's
unbelievable, man. He's just not the normal sports guy, so he just kicks out.